The lead masks case, Brazil's most bizarre mystery picture. This August 20th, 1966, a sunny afternoon in Brazil. Two teenage boys are flying kites on a hillside called Morro do Vintém, just outside Rio de Janeiro. They're having fun, running around, when suddenly, one of them spots something strange in the tall grass. At first, they think it's just trash, maybe some discarded clothes. But as they get closer, they realize it's not trash. It's two men, lying side by side, perfectly still. And here's the thing that made these boys run screaming down that hill. Both men are wearing suits, formal suits, and on their faces, homemade masks made of lead. This is the story of the lead mask case. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This is a deep dive that gets more mysterious with every clue. One of the most bizarre, unsolved mysteries in history. And after you hear all the details, you're going to understand why this case has baffled investigators for over 50 years. And today we're diving deep into a case that involves secret notes, strange lights in the sky, and two men who might have been trying to contact something. Let's get into it. Okay, so first, let's talk about who these guys were, because that's important. The two men were identified as Miguel José Viana and Manuel Pereira da Cruz. Miguel was 34 years old and Manuel was 32. Both of them were electronic technicians from a city called Campos dos Goitacazes, which is about 150 miles northeast of Rio. Now here's what we know about them. They weren't criminals. They weren't involved in anything shady that police could find. They were just normal guys. They worked on TVs and radios. They fixed electronics. Regular, everyday people. But on August 17th, 1966, 3 days before their bodies were found, these two men did something unusual. They told their families they were going to Rio de Janeiro to buy some materials and maybe some electronic equipment for work. That's the last time anyone saw them alive. Let me walk you through what happened on August 17th, because the details are important. Around 9 a.m., Miguel and Manuel catch a bus from Campos to Niterói, which is near Rio. A bus conductor later remembered them because they seemed anxious, nervous. They kept checking their watches like they had somewhere important to be. They get off the bus around 2:30 p.m. And here's where it gets interesting. A witness saw them buying waterproof coats, raincoats, even though it was a perfectly sunny day. No rain in the forecast. Why would they need raincoats? Vintém, this hill where they'd eventually be found. Now the hill isn't particularly special. It's just a hill. There's nothing up there. No buildings, no facilities, nothing. Just grass and rocks and a view of the city below. Around 5 p.m., another witness saw two men matching their description climbing the hill. The witness said they looked purposeful, like they knew exactly where they were going. And that's it. That's the last confirmed sighting of Miguel and Manuel alive. The discovery, what the police found. Okay, so 3 days later, those teenage boys find the bodies. Police arrive at the scene, and immediately they know this is different. Let me describe what they found, because every single detail makes this case more confusing. Miguel and Manuel are lying on their backs, side by side in the tall grass. Their arms are at their sides. They look peaceful, like they just laid down and went to sleep. Both men are wearing brand new formal suits, dark suits, white shirts, like they're dressed for a business meeting or a wedding. And remember, they were electronic technicians. Why would they climb a hill in the middle of nowhere, wearing their best clothes? They're also wearing those waterproof raincoats they bought in 80-degree weather on a sunny day. Third, the masks. This is the part that gives me chills every time. Both men have these crude, homemade masks covering their eyes. The masks are made of lead, thin sheets of lead metal cut into eye shapes with holes for the eyes. Why lead? Well, lead blocks radiation. It's used in X-ray rooms, nuclear facilities. These weren't random masks. They were specifically designed to protect against something. Fourth, the note. In Miguel's pocket, police find a small notebook with a handwritten note, and this is where things get really weird. Let me read you what it says. 1630, be at agreed place. 1830, swallow capsules. After effect, protect metals, await signal mask. Read that again. Swallow capsules. Protect metals. Await signal mask. What capsules? What signal? Protect what metals? And who were they meeting at the agreed place? Fifth, the water bottle. Next to the bodies is an empty water bottle. Presumably, this is what they used to swallow whatever those capsules were. Sixth, their money. Here's what's interesting. Both men still had money in their pockets. This wasn't a robbery. Nobody took anything. Seventh, no signs of violence. The bodies showed no signs of struggle, no wounds, no defensive marks, nothing.
Stay with us. You're watching Crime Shadows.